Okay, good evening to you all. Today is our the sixth one of this 3-month data analytics bootcamp. Like I said, this bootcamp will last for about 3 months. And today is our day 61. So, like always, we started by showing our outline. That is what we are to cover for the day. We'll have a recap on what we did on day 60, and we'll also talk about or continue discussing about dashboard. That why today we name it dashboard 2. So if you can recall, yesterday we did an introduction to dashboard where I told you why you need dashboard and what you need to put in dashboard. So we started customizing the dashboard yesterday, doing some things that has to do with text box, changing the color or background color of the page, creating the page and whatever. That's what we did yesterday, and also trying to embed some formulas or some inputs from another sheet to your dashboard sheet, showing you that. And the reason why you need to do that, I told you, if it is formula, it will not work. But if it is a normal number, that is, you put equal to and you separate the figure with formula, then it will work. So that where we stopped yesterday. So today we are going to continue where we stopped. We are going to talk about the dashboard. So that is, we continue. This is exactly where we stopped yesterday, if you can recall. So I'm just getting rid of all this, changing the color and bringing it back to white so that we'll continue doing our work. So this is where we stopped yesterday, if you can recall. So today what we are going to do, we are going to start putting arranging the charts, so that we put the charts and we see how to arrange them. That's what we are going to do today. So by default, like I told you yesterday, I've already created some charts. These are the charts I've done. All these are the charts I've just created myself based on data that I used and so on. You all know how to create all these charts, and I believe and I hope you can explain all these charts. You can do that by yourself. So all what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy all the charts. So I'm going to highlight them all and put them back. I'll put them in the, or let me just keep carrying them one after the other. Or maybe, no, I just want to copy them at once, so that I'll just put them there, all of them, so that I'll not waste time coming back here, picking them one after the other. So let me just cut them all, or let me copy. So this is my dashboard. I'll just paste them in the dashboard. So I will start arranging them one after the other. So yeah. So let me see which one I'm going to put. So I'm just trying to show you how to just customize how to arrange the chart. So you can go ahead and arrange it the way you want it to be, but just watch what I'm going to do, and I hope when you are designing yours, you can be able to design something good there. So just watch it and look at what I'm going to do now. So this is it. I'll just keep arranging, just arrange them the way it is, because now everything, the width, height, and everything of the charts are the same. So I'm just arranging the charts. Okay, let me put this one here. And I'm going to reduce their size, but not now. I'm going to just do this first before I start reducing let me put this one here. Okay, I think okay, let me just reduce the size first. So let me start. I can just highlight them all. Maybe I arrange them all. So let me just click them all. I can just hold Control and click on them. Then I can reduce the size. You see, I'm just reducing it. You see, I reduced the size, and all of them now have the same size. So I can do that for them. So now what I'm going to do, I can just put this one here and drag this one also. Sorry. I'll put this one here. So I need to put another chart there. So I'll just let me put this one, I'll reduce it. Yeah, then I'll put it here. Okay, so now before we continue, let me show you something. Let me remove this. Before we continue, let me show you something. Let's just change background and I'll show you something also. So you can click on this. Let's just put the background and make it, okay, sorry. Let's make the background to be a little bit dark. Let's see, black. Let me just put any color. Okay, let's put this color. So now you see, when I put this color, you see that okay, let me just reduce this. Okay, like this. But even though now it's not the same, so you try your best to see that you create it. It's just kind of the same. Everything looks fine like this. So now you see that we have background color. You are seeing it. We have white background for this particular chart. So you can remove the fill of it. You can remove it or you can change it. Now I can come to my design or say format. I can come to my format. Now I can change the shape. I just click on this total. I'm just going to show you some things. You see, if I click on this now, you see there is a kind of a shadow shape on this particular chart that I just put that shadow. You see, I just click on it. I put that this one, or you can just come back. There are lots of them, different of. You see, if I click this one, it will definitely change. You see, there is another shadow like this. If you want, you can just remove it. So I don't want, let me just Control Z it. I just show you how to put that. And also there is this fill. If I said no fill, then by default, it's going to look like this. But you see there is outline. So I can remove outline. No outline and no fill. You see, so now my chart has no background. So this is what I have. So the background color is this and my chart is this. That's why sometimes you'll see some people, maybe they made their background color, let's say black, you see, but now they are going to change everything, the design. You see, the text is going to be white. You see, so that everything will come the way they want it. I can just click on this. You see, this is the text. I make it white. And even this, since it's green and it's okay, I will leave it white like this. You see, we just designed something like this. So if you did that, you need to change the color of everything. And since I already did that, I think our chart is going to look like, definitely we are going to have a kind of black this thing chart. So we're going to remove all the background of all of them. So now I'll just click on this one also, then I will see no fill. I can just click them all. Just hold Control and click them all. Go to shape format. Okay, so you can't do them when you highlight them also. Definitely we can't. Let me just do it one after the other. So you just say no shape and no outline. I don't need outline also. You see, then I will change the color to white. I will change this also to white. You see, so we have this and we have this. So you see, this is how it's going to look like. And also this one, I will just come to format shape. I will say no fill, outline. I will say no outline. Then for this, I'm just removing this chart. I'll just remove this. I don't need it. But for this, I'll turn it to white. So everything will be white. And this is how it's going to look like. For this buying, I'll also do the same thing. All this is something that just be patient and keep doing it the way it's supposed to. I'll just click on this, make it white. Click on this, make it white. And the last one, we make it white. And this is what we just designed and what we create. So you see, if you can recall, we have some text here. We have some text here. So I'll just click on the text here. I can just turn them to white. You see, I'll turn them to white. This one also should become white. And I think this, I'll just turn this to green since we are using green color. I think we are going to use this green. So you see, this is what we just designed, and it's something looks, I think it's looking very good now. The thing is becoming kind of, very good. But for this one, I think I don't need this legend to be here. Just click here. Under this legend, I will make it to become button. I want it to be at the bottom. You see, I don't want it here. I want it to be at the bottom. So this is how I want it to look like. So I think everything now is looking okay for me and it's okay now. Yeah, so we are not done with all these the top ones like this. We are not done with them, but it's just since we are just doing this. I just want us to keep moving so that you are seeing how you can all do it. So now the next thing is, let's continue. We still have some charts. You see, we have lots of charts. So let's continue arranging our charts. So now I'll bring this one here. I'll just put it here. I'll drop it here, then I'll carry another one. This is it. I'll carry it. I'll put it here. Maybe I'll leave it here. Okay, I will reduce the size. So I'll take this one also. I'll put it here. For this, I'll put this one here. I'll make this one to be, I'll make them 3, or maybe I'll let this one to be under here. But for this, I'll make the, I'll make it looks like this. So let me just reduce them. This one, I will just take it this little bit. And this is, okay, I'll drag it down, bring this one also down. Then I'll increase the size of the map. This map, I just want the map to be wide like this. Okay, so I'll reduce this. I'll reduce it, bring it here, and I'll do it like this. So the map's supposed to be like this. So I'll reduce this a little bit. Okay, yeah. So I think, yeah, I can put that, or I can, because it didn't look fine for me, so I'll just make it like this. I'm putting this one here. I'll do it like this. Okay, the way each and every one of them is. And I'll put the map here, and I'll put this one here. Yeah, I hope you are all with me, please. You are all watching, so that I'm not the only one. All this, I'm just showing you how you can do it. You can go ahead and design yours better than this, but I'm just trying to, guide you on how to create the dashboard and make it looks, awesome. So that's what we are doing. So keep watching and keep observing the way we are doing it, the way I'm just arranging it. It takes time, and don't rush it. Just do it, gradually, and make sure everything is well arranged. So this is it. So by default here, I'm removing all the title. So I'm just going to remove this title. I'm removing this one. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. I also don't need this one. So that's it. I think that's all of them. So I'll remove the background. So I'll just come here the way we did it. No fill, no outline. Then I'll turn this to white. And I'll turn also this one to white. So I'll come this one, I'll just I'll remove the background. Also, I'll remove the outline. So this is how it is. So I'll click on this, I'll turn it to white. Then I'll click on this, I'll turn it. I don't need to turn it because it's already like this. So I'll leave it like this, the way it is. So for this one, I'll just click on it, remove this, Then I'll click on this, turn it to white. Click on this, turn it to white also. This is the last one. I'll just remove this outline. Then for this, I'll turn it to white like this. So this is what we just did so far. The last one is supposed to put the, our, what do we call it? Our uh, line charts. So this is how the line chart looks like. So I'm just going to increase it because I want it to, take everything. I want it to take everything. So now I'll remove this total. I don't need it. So I'll just click on it, go to format, remove this, sorry. Remove this, and I'll make this to white. So like this is what we just created. I'll just reduce this size. Let me just reduce it so that everything will appear. So yeah, I'll just reduce it a little bit like this so that everything will appear. So I think, okay, let me increase it, increase it like this, yeah, like this. So I'll just reduce this one because it's too big. I'll just reduce it. Yeah, it's okay like this. Yeah, so it's okay. So you see, by default, you see this is what we just created. So what you can do, since when we highlight this, what is show, but it's very normal like this. I'll just show you how to save it. Sorry, let me take this up. So I'll just show you now how to save it. For example, this is what we just did. So now what we are going to do is uh when you are done with this, because anything, if I come to my rough work, look at it. If I come to my, this is the work. If I come to my rough work, everything will change. So don't expect if I touch anything now, if I touch anything, for example, I touch this, whatever I touch in here is going to affect the dashboard. Everything will be changing, things will be changing the way the dashboard looks like. So now this is it. I think is there anything I can show? I think let me just move these ones. Okay, sorry, I'll move this. I will move them to the middle. Maybe I will move them to the middle like this. Okay, it's not okay. So let me just leave them here. Maybe I need to put something on top of there so that I will complete the entire top of the table. Okay, cash and okay, let me just find something that I can use. Let me just find something. What did I put? I put, okay, I didn't put 2022 revenue. So I need to put 2022 revenue. So I'll just copy this, Control D. Then I'll put them here. So for this, I'll come to my rough work. Where is 20? Okay, this is the revenue. This is for the 2022. So I'm just going to click this. So it's automatically it's L3. So I'm just going to put the L3 since I already see it's L3. So I'll change this 2 to 3 and press enter. The figure will definitely change. Okay, sorry. Okay, so it's not L3. So let me do it. Let me just do it. Here it is. Then I'll press enter. Okay, so I have to change all the formats. So I'll just click this one format and I'll highlight it. So it will give me the data like this. Okay, this one is 11. And what of this one? This one also is 11, but this one looks bigger than this one. But they have the same distance. So it's okay like this. It's okay. Let me just increase it. Okay, so it's okay. So the next thing I think that I'm going to do is total revenue 2020. So let me just put some things so that I will complete the top. Let me just complete the top. Okay, so let me find something to put here. Let me find something put there. So I think cash, total cash and online. Okay, so let me just turn this to currency. I'll put this cash and online. So I'll just say total cash sale. I'll just say total online sale. Okay, so I'm going to create this. So I'm deleting this. So I'm going to rough work. This is it. I'll click on this. This is the cash. And I'll come here. Then I'll come to my rough work. This is the online. So I'll just copy this, click on it, paint, format paint, just click on it here, do it again and click on it here, you are done. So arrange this. Make sure when you want to move this type of box, click on the edge of them first. Then you just you click on your forward from your keyboard, that is forward key. Just click on it. Don't click, and if you click on it, enter inside it. When you do it, it will not work. Just click on it like this, you see. Just do it like this and just drag it to where you want it to be. So now this is it. I think the last one is for us to put anything that has to do with what? What do we want to see? I think this has to do with percentage. So let's put, and I don't want to put percentage on top of there. Yeah, maybe we have something that has to do with let's say let's say logo. Maybe there is a logo that you want to put, or image or something like that. Okay, just leave it. Just leave it. It's okay. We can just leave it like this. I'll just let me just copy everything. Let me just highlight everything. Sorry. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm just going to highlight them also that I can move them together. I just want them to become kind of at the middle, just like that. This is it. Okay, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. So let me just use my snipping tool. How to save it? That's what I'm going to show you. How to save it. Just use this snipping tool. Some laptops you can use to screenshot it. You can use that, but I think this snipping tool will help you. I think it will kind of help you do it in a very easier way. So just go ahead, click on it. I just click on new. I open it. I click on new. It will just show this white. So I'm going to highlight all where I want to save. You see, this is how I want it to be. So I'll just save it. You see, this is how the image will look like. So I have some age on top. I don't need it like this. So I'll just click cancel. Yeah, I don't need it. Sorry, I'll just click new again. So I don't want to take from there. So I want it like this. So this is how I want it. So let's see. Yeah, so now here is perfect and is good for me. So when you did this, you just go need to click on this save. There is save. Just click on save and name it. So you give it any name that you want. So I'll just call it Data Analytics Bootcamp Dashboard. So I'll just save it like this. So now if I go back to my folder, here it is. This is the chart. So let's just open it. You'll see it. It's going to look like image. We just save it and we can post it, and this is something that we just did. You see, this is the dashboard we just created, and this is something I believed each and every one of you, if you pay attention, you are very careful, you can use this chart. And if you look at it, I use different charts in this. You see, I use different charts to just create this. You see we have this is bar charts, we have pie charts. What name of these charts? Please, what's the name of these charts? What's the name of these charts? I'm asking you all. I don't know if you are with me. Tree map. Yeah, that's great. That's great, Ali. Yeah, that's great. So this is the tree map. You see, I use this one. This one is what? This chart. So this one is column chart, and this one also is column chart. So I use two column chart, but one is for me to compare 2021, 2022, while the other I use it just to show the trend up to. So you see, I use this one and I use this one. Then I use map charts, I use histogram, I use this funnel, and the last one is the line chart. And that's all. With this chart, I created my awesome dashboard. And this dashboard, we did it with you. You see, a lot of people will say this chart, this dashboard is not with Excel. Some people will say, no, you use Power BI to you do it, you use this. All you need is to pay attentively and just, do it. It's not something big. Just think you can do it. You can do better than this. Find your own colors. Don't go ahead and use and find your own colors. Even if you want, go online. This chart that I just created, I never see anything like this. I did it in front of you. I did it with you. I didn't even practice it. I just tried to do it with you here. You can see it. So you just go ahead, be creative. You can be able to design a very good looking dashboard and people will say, wow, yeah, that's great. This is awesome. Yeah, I will send this to you. Don't worry. I'll just send it. I know a lot of you just go ahead and please don't imitate it. You do yours, create yours, design yours. Go ahead and design yours. Go ahead and get any data. Use your week 1 data, week 2, all the data that I gave you. You can do a lot. You can put more charts. And take note, please. Take note. Don't go ahead and put charts that are meaningless. You know those that we can't even understand what you mean. You just go and put lots of charts. You put a lot of things that just create something that even you can say that, because your project, you are to create about, I think, 5 to 6 dashboards in your project. So don't think you are going to create one simple dashboard that you are going to use. Snipping tool, I think snipping tool is in is on Windows 10. Just search for it. It's not a software. Just search for it. Every window comes with it. Even Windows 7, I think, has this snipping tool. Just write snipping tool. You will see it. Here it is on each and every laptop have it. Every laptop has this snipping tool. So just search it on your laptop. It comes with Windows. It's in Windows. So I will send this in your group. If you have a question, please, you can ask in the chat. I'll respond to your question. And if you don't have any question, I will just go ahead and send this particular chat in your group, this dashboard in your group. And I know you will, it's awesome, I know. Because doing this in front of you saw how we did it. You think that, yeah, it's something. And let me tell you, this is what you can be doing to create portfolio. If you're applying for the job, that's what you will create. That's what you are going to show to your, interviewers. Once they saw this, they'll say, this person know what he is doing. So you have projects. You are going to keep creating dashboards. Not only one dashboard, though. You are going to keep creating dashboards, keep creating a lot of dashboards. And this dashboard that we did just today, please take note, is not the end, because tomorrow we have another dashboard also. That's why I told you tomorrow we are going to have dashboard 3. So we are going to do another thing tomorrow. So make sure you learn what we did today so that tomorrow you will not get confused. Please learn what we did today. Tomorrow is going to be another type of dashboard that we are going to do, because tomorrow is going to be a dynamic dashboard, because this dashboard that we did is a static dashboard. So we are going to create dynamic dashboard tomorrow. The one that when you click, everything will be changing. People will see things are changing in the dashboard and so on. So go ahead and learn a lot about this. Try to create yours. Try to do that. Not always chat title request, not always, not every time. I saw your question, I just intentionally I remove it. Not always, I ignore the question intentionally, but not always you need it. Not always you need titles. There are certain dashboards. Let me explain why we don't need the title in this dashboard that I removed. Let me just share the screen so that I will explain this to you. There are dashboards that are explanatory. If you look at this, dashboard, it's just showing the trend of cash and online. That's all the money that is showing. If you look at this also Punel one, you see it's just showing the trend of each state. You don't need to write anything on top of it to tell people that this is what you are saying. You don't even need that. Even this dashboard, you see, I can remove this sum and that I can remove it. But why will I not remove it? It's because This color is showing the buy and sell, and this color is showing the what? The selling price. That's why I didn't remove this one and I put this one, buying price versus selling price. That's what I showed because it's telling this. And you see, this one is showing total direct sell. You see, it's like I'm communicating. That way, all this is something that you need to all learn this. Please understand why we did it, understand why we removed this. All this, sometimes you don't need it, you are to explain it by yourself. So that way, understand it. Because this dashboard that you are seeing, sometimes you are to explain the dashboard by yourself. So not always data, even this one, we don't need to put chart title, we don't need to name this particular map to tell people that this is a map. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. So you should take note on this, please. And this total is just showing the total per category. That's why you are seeing categories. You see this. And take note, when you use one title in a row of your within the dashboard, make sure you go ahead and put all the charts that you are going to put on top has to get what? To have a title on them. But that one, this second, the middle ones, I remove the entire title because they don't need title. That's why I put them in one place. And the last one, the trending, this trending doesn't need any title. I can even, okay, let me just add, I think this title, to make it looks very awesome, we can add data label. Let's turn the data label to white and see if it is okay. Yeah, so I think, no, it's not okay. It's not okay, but let me see if we can remove the, to put the data label on top. Let's just put it on top above. Yeah, so yeah, like this is awesome now. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I love it like this. So I will share it with you. This is the trending, and sorry, the format is not, yeah, it's okay. We can leave it like this if we want. We can just leave it. So let me just come here and do something. Okay. Nah, sorry, I'm leaving it. What from the rock walk? Where did I do it? Okay, I think this one, I will save this one. Let me use the snipping tool again. I'll send this one because this one looks very, since we, okay, I'll cut it from here. Okay, sorry. Let me take this up. Yeah. Okay, so here it is. So I'll just save it. I think I'll give it the same name, or I'll make this one to be 2 and that one to be 1. Oh, it's okay. Let's just override that one. So yeah, it is. So don't worry, I'll put it. We only have less than some seconds to go. I'll put everything in the chat. Please, thank you so much for watching this. I'll put it and I'll send the video to you so that you can just go ahead and watch it, inshallah. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful dream and good night to you all.